Hello, everyone. My name is Zurab, and if you're a flooring contractor and you want to scale your business, well, you know the word of mouth is great, right? But it tends to be quite unpredictable. And in this video, I wanted to introduce you to a system that will actually allow you to book a predictable number of flooring estimates every single month, completely on autopilot using AI. Okay, so step number one is actually getting leads, right? There are obviously multiple ways of how you can do that. You can use Google Ads, you can use like different methods. Well, what we recommend doing is meta ads. So it's Facebook plus Instagram. And so what we will do, we will run specific ads with the call to action button. For example, get quotes, right? And if someone presses get quote, um, they will see something like that. This is called an instant form. So in this instant form, we will collect their contact details, like full name, email, and phone number. And one important thing, so when you use Facebook ads, it's quite easy to get a lot of tire kickers, right? And so to minimize number of tire kickers, we need to add some friction, and this can be done by adding some, just a couple of questions, like maybe 2 to 3 qualifying questions into this form. This can absolutely be done quite easily. So the questions like, are you a homeowner? Maybe what's your budget? Or how soon are you looking to get your flooring done? Just some basic questions, right? Nothing hard, just maybe some check boxes or something like that. This is very important. It will filter out a lot of tire kickers. So now when someone submits this form, the Facebook will send the data directly to the CRM. So for the CRM, we use Go High Level. And after the CRM receives the data, like this is absolutely probably the most important thing in this whole system, right? It is called speed to lead. Okay, so if you don't have speed to lead, if you don't like have this in place, like yeah, it's absolutely imperative to have. If you don't have it, you might as well just I don't know, stop running these Facebook ads because it wouldn't make any sense, right? So speed to lead means that when someone submits their details, right, when you have a lead, you need to contact them in under 1 minute. Okay, every lead has to be contacted in under 1 minute, like maximum 5 minutes. Okay, because there are obviously many very big studies. I won't show you them right now, but you can Google them. So if you don't contact leads like in like under 1 minute after they've submitted their contact details, the number of the actually the chance of getting them booked will be decreased by like 300% or even more. So you can see how this is absolutely important. So uh, obviously it's quite difficult to you know call the leads or text the leads in under 1 minute if you're doing this manually. But what we have some automations in place, which will in the CRM actually, and they will send automated text messages 1 minute after someone submits a form. For example, like that. So, hi James, thanks for reaching out about your flooring project. We're super excited to get you started on your estimates. What day works best for you? So yeah, we send something like that, absolutely automated, because when you get like 20 leads a day, it's quite difficult to follow up with every lead manually. So if someone doesn't respond to this first message, which happens quite often, right? Because not everyone will respond to the first message, and most contractors will think that the lead is lost, right? When in fact it isn't, right? Because many people will get booked after like second, third, maybe even fourth message. So it's absolutely important to follow up with people, right? So if someone doesn't respond to this, to the first message, um you can wait for, let's say, about 15 minutes, like 5 to 15 minutes, and you can I don't know, you can follow up with them again. You can write something like, does tomorrow work? Or just just something like that, just a short message to remind them that they actually submitted the form and they showed an interest in your services. Yeah. And if they don't respond to that, you can wait for like another couple of hours. You can follow up with them again. And you can then, if they don't respond after that, you will follow up again. You need to have about five to, yeah, I think 5 to 7 follow-ups will be good. And so when someone responds to one of these messages, we activate our AI chatbot. This is the probably the most interesting part. Now I will show you how this works. Okay, so this is our CRM. It's called Go High Level, like I mentioned, and this is obviously the back end, right? This is not what any of the leads will see. And so let's say I'm a lead who responded to any of these messages in this follow-up sequence, and I ask something like that. So let me scroll down a bit. Are you available tomorrow at 4 p.m.? So the AI chatbot will actually think for about 15 seconds so that it looks, more like a human. Okay, great news. Tomorrow, Monday, April 6th at 4 p.m. is available. Would you like to book that slot? Could you also tell me a bit about your flooring project? So you see, it'll respond in this conversational way and actually will ask some details about the project, which is very important to know, right? So yeah, so let's say yes, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. is good, and I want to replace LVP in, I don't know, in my living room. Okay, it will think for about 15 seconds and write something like that. So, got it. You want to replace the LVP in your living room? Sounds like a solid project. So you see, it responds quite naturally, I would say. So could you please share your full address so I can get you booked? So I can get everything booked for you. Let's say it's 123 Maple Street 30. I don't know if this address exists even. Charlotte, North Carolina, and I don't know, random zip code. Okay, so yeah, perfect. Your free flooring estimate is booked. Uh, yeah, booked for April 6th at 4 p.m. And the address. We're looking forward to seeing you then. And that's it. You see, so it's pretty simple. So you can see how the whole system is just designed to put estimate booking on autopilot for you, even if you're busy out there in the job. So if you want us to implement this for you, you can click the first link in the description. It'll be a calendar link. You can schedule an absolutely free discovery call with us, and we'll be able to see if we can help you. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you found it useful, please click the like button and subscribe to this channel. Have a great one.